Well, next tonight to the story of Chris Albert from Washington. He's been sailing for just 4 years, but by the autumn he'll be competing for his country.
Now, Chris is registered blind, but through what his friends describe as his can-do attitude and his love of adrenaline sports, he's secured a place in the Team GB blind sailing squad. Chris Jepson has been to see him in action.
Calm, collected, you'd think he'd done this for years. But for partially sighted Chris Albert, learning the ropes of sailing is very new. When he first tried blind sailing, it gave him a new lease of life.
So I went and tried it, really enjoyed it, really took to it, got on well with the team, enjoyed working with everybody, and started to get my skills built back up there. So it was really good to get back in and find something that gave me the adrenaline buzz, which I'd lost from driving. You don't realise how much adrenaline you get from driving until it's taken away and you don't have that independence. So this gives me some independence to try something I enjoy doing.
A daredevil, he's tried skiing, cycling and skydiving. But in September he faces the ultimate test in Chicago, the Blind Sailing World Series. For any person, sailing takes skill. But since Chris was partially blinded as a result of his diabetes 7 years ago, he's had to rely on other senses to get him through.
You use your ears a lot in sailing because you feel the wind on your ears, you feel the wind on your cheeks to get the wind direction, whereas sighted people can see the wind coming across the water. We don't have that facility, so we have to feel the wind and react to the wind when it approaches. I like it when it's a tough day and I'll have a capsize and I've got to react to it, because it just shows you that you can deal with these situations. It's not a panic, you do it all calmly, it's happened before, you just learn from it and move on to the next time.
On his own today, but at the World Series he'll have a Team GB partner who's also visually impaired. Communication is key.
Not necessarily, the fastest around the racetrack always wins in blind sailing. It's about communicating and working together as a team.
Chris's team are raising funds for Chicago. They've still not got a team kit yet, but he's looking forward to the challenge.
I'm not a very excitable person, but this is really starting to get a bit of a buzz going there now, especially with today, and things are starting to become real. I'm really excited about the potential of getting out there and proving myself and bringing something good back for GB.
Chris hopes his experience at the World Series inspires the blind children he works with, and with support from full-time Paralympians, he'll be hoping for success. Chris Jepson, ITV News, South Shields.
So are we on your behalf. Good luck, Chris.